But let's go. I mean, let me just put the quest overlay on. Here we go. And shut down everything that is not needed. Are we good to go? Does appear like we're good to go. Alright, wonderful. Let's get the show on the road. A little pause here to start off everything. And we are live. Let's see. It's 1 second, it's Xepher. Right, so those two teams. I'm kind of curious now about how the laning phase is going to go. I'm pretty sure that those two teams are rather equivalent draft-wise, but as far as lanes are concerned, I'm kind of seeing kYxY having a bit of a upper hand here. They come on offline way earlier. Picking that Wyvern plays them a bit, not exactly at a disadvantage, but can the Weaver scale better than an Ember Spirit and a Razor? Can it? Well, the Omni Knight, if he dominates the lane, which he probably will, unless he's facing against the Razor, well, he's gonna have a bit of a problem. Wait, it's inYourdreaM, and immediately gets tipped by Gabbi. Alright, well, he's allowing tactical pauses and BM tips to come into play. That's playing to win, alright, yep. Tips to win. Tips to win. SkyLark and friends. Oh, waiting. Everyone's waiting for the game to begin, and so am I, because I'm really curious about to see the laning disposition. As far as TNC Tigers are concerned, they could pretty much lane the way they want, honestly. Apart from maybe a Lycan mid, which is going to get stomped. They could potentially put the Lycan that was actually disconnected. Okay, K just comes back into the game and gets probably the show on the road, but considering, yeah, he could be placed on the off lane with some duo off lane and, well, duo safe lane, or you could potentially have tri lanes, you could potentially have the Ember Spirit mid, or you could have the Razor mid. In fact, it does appear like from his lack of regen, he's probably going to, never mind, I thought that he could be mid, he could be given some tangos and then go mid, but no, everyone has tangos. A fresh set of tango on every single of your cores. And I still have no idea what's going mid. It does appear like, yeah, first it's the Lycan that's going to reveal his laning by going top. Top against who, I wonder? Well, it does appear like, yeah, of course it's the Weaver. I don't think you could have placed him anywhere else. That's going to be an excellent lane for the Weaver. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if the Lycan's not going to get shredded. Now, oh, what's this? kYxY. Going to plant some deep vision. Okay. First smoke of the game, useful that. Not entirely sure if that's, well, I mean, that's a great play for them. They're going to be able to spot any rotation, because I'm pretty sure that if one lane goes badly, TNC Tigers have the luxury of of being able to change lanes. Oh, what's this? That's a Rubik. That's 1437. Moving about. But moving about is all he can do. Boombacs, maybe try to get him inside the car, considering that there's also a Queen of Pain in the neighborhood. Talking about the Queen of Pain. She's around. She is around. There's a yellow ping on Ahjit. It doesn't feel like, yeah. TNC Tigers, they know that the Queen of Pain is around. They know that they're trying something cheeky. So no one is actually going to fight this. They're going to leave the runes. They're going to, yeah, maybe, yeah, they're going to lose one bounty rune. So that's going to be 3 runes for kYxY. Only 1 for TNC Tigers. But I don't think they're going to be too sad about this. This is only the early rune. Considering that bounty have been nerfed in the last patch, they're not as significant as before. Especially the first ones. But, considering there's a Lycan on your team, you want him to have a good start, so any bit of money matters. Talking about the Lycan, yeah, they did place him on the bottom lane, which I agree completely. However, there's a Queen of Pain, that's going to be equally as pesky. They did want to put some duo lanes here and there as now. Top lane, oh, that's going to be a very action-packed lane, as you already see, the Razor. He's getting attacked, only stole 15 static link, and the cock pushed back kYxY in the back line, says he should be dead. Indeed he is. Gabbi claiming the first blood, killing that poor Razor. The Thunder Man's gonna have a dangerous escape through the doors of death. Through the doors of hell. Mid lane, we're actually having SkyLark against inYourdreaM. That's the lane that I thought was least likely to happen. And yet, Omni versus Ember Spirit in the mid lane. So far, of course, the Ember Spirit's getting the lane of his dream, really. No pun intended. As he's now 7-1. Well, the Omni Knight is matching pace, but for how long, I wonder. For how long? I'm pretty sure the Ember's gonna have a good time. Well, a good time after a few levels, that is. The same can be said for the Omni Knight, but we're gonna have to see. Only the future will tell if that prediction will be wrong or right. Personally, I think that with the Flame God, he shouldn't fear the Omni Knight too much. Any kill threat on inYourdreaM will have to remain, well, not exactly a dream, but just a wild plan, a rough draft. Now Gabbi and Boombacs on the top lane. They could maybe want to go on kYxY again. Actually, no, it's kYxY that's going to go on Boombacs. Boombacs forced to pop the battery assault. Now it's actually trapping Xepher inside the cogs. But there's still the Stangling going strong. Boombacs is still alive, but the Snowball comes in. Snowball bringing in the Razor as well. Alright, this is sure to be Boombac dead, but Xepher, is he also going to die? He has some insects on him, some little bugs, and those... No, actually, it's not going to work. It's actually kYxY that claims the kill on Gabbi. Well, a bit too ambitious here from Clutch Gamers. Underestimating the power of the level 1 static link. That gets a 2 kill, a double kill, and they lose no one. So, they bring it back. That action-packed lane is sure to be promising. No, bot lane. How are we looking on the Lycan? Him now facing with Yol is going to be a bit problematic, but he's farming just fine. Queen of Pain not exactly managed to find her place in that game. Okay, however, he's facing, yeah, a little dagger to the face, and now a little burn. A little burn from the cold. I wouldn't say from Russia with love, but you get the idea. From the cold with love, from the cold desolate plains with love. As now he's forced to solve up. No longer has any regen though, apart from the 2 mangoes that give you 1 HP per second. So I'm kind of curious if Ahjit will be able to capitalize on that or not. The support, yeah, 1437 is just going strong over there. Just going strong, pulling, just doing stuff that the support does, and nothing else really. No, mid lane. Right, what I said earlier about the Ember Spirit having the slight edge over the Omni Knight seems to have evaporated into thin air. As inYourdreaM now. He too no longer has any regen. Well, the Omni Knight, yeah, he's an Omni Knight, always has regens, especially now that he has that Soul Ring. So now, okay, inYourdreaM may have a bit of problem. A bit, just a tad. Just a tad. Thank God for the presence of 1437. That's going to maybe come and help. Omni Knight not having that repel means that he is extremely defenseless to any form of rotation, but instead Yol is going to spot that, and 1437, sorry, is going to go on that Wyvern instead. Same time top. Nothing. It's in the mid that you gotta be wary of, because yeah, inYourdreaM. Yeah, he's putting a bit of pressure on SkyLark now, but it's still SkyLark that is extremely hungry for some kills here. Some kill on inYourdreaM. inYourdreaM that's actually going to be forced to back off. Well, he was matching pace in terms of farm, but now it's going to drop a bit behind. Same time, top. Nope. We're not having any action here. Does it appear like the game has decided to slow down just a little bit? As I check for the stream, are we having a problem here? We're not. Everything is fine. Everything is fine for now. As the TP is happening now, and oh, it's at the bottom actually. If you bet on action at the bottom, you were right. I bet it at the top. I was wrong. As now top. Actually, I wasn't wrong, because now kYxY, yeah, he's taking a lot of damage, tanking the entire world. He's dead. He has died. Quick and easy. Gabbi claims the kill. Gabbi claims the kill. As now, okay, I'm not entirely sure what... Oh, wait, I dropped frames? Oh god, that might not be good. That might not be good at all. Okay. Right, I may have to restart the stream at some point if things keep on happening like that, y'all. It's gonna help SkyLark now, it seems, at the mid. Planting a ward. It's completely spotted by the enemy vision. So they know that it's happening. Probably going to be rewarded rather soon. Rather soon. Ahjit and K are not exactly willing to clash into each other for now, because tensions are rising at mid. You have the Razor that actually came here at the mid. I'm not entirely sure if that's completely worth it. You know that you're spotted here. You know that there's Yol in the neighborhood as well. You can't go on SkyLark, and now that SkyLark has hit 6, he is extremely hard to bring down. So, rightfully so, inYourdreaM is going to walk himself out, maybe? I'm not sure. I am not entirely sure what the plan is here. Yeah, they want to switch and put kYxY on the mid lane. He is not having the best of lanes. He's only 13 CS in. So they want to have him capitalize on that amazing free lane. That is the mid lane. Now, Clockwork and went to Wyvern. Of course, they have to shut down K. They have to shut down that Lycan at some point or the other. As I said, you don't want that. You don't want the Lycan to get out of hand. And indeed, you want to shut him down now. They are putting the wolf in a cage. However, I think that is Boombacs stuck in a cage with the wolf here. As now, well, okay, now K maybe a bit too low for comfort. Could potentially running himself off. Not before taking a kill on Boombacs though. So there's that. The Rubik to claim the kill. Not exactly how Clutch Gamers intended this to go. Really. I think they wanted a quick kill on the Lycan, but they forgot about his level 6. And even if they didn't, if they thought that the cogs were enough, well, they underestimated the damage of the Lycan, clearly. Lycan's at now at the top lane. At the top lane, as no, mid lane. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. That Omni Knight should fear the Razor. He really should. Because that's Direct Link. No, that's level 2. About to be level 3 once he gets level 5, I believe. That's going to be a problem as no. What's the Wyvern doing here? I wonder. Well, I will be left wondering until the Wyvern comes back in 6 seconds. Because it's dead. More importantly, it's the top lane. Okay, how did this happen? Gabbi goes on the Lycan and actually managed to shut him down. Very surprising. Very surprising considering that, well, I mean, alright, the Lycan, he did not have a TP, he did not have Cheap Shift, so it's not that surprising that Gabbi found him. But the real question is, why was he out of position so far out in the open there? Something that I don't understand. He had basically a free lane at the bot. Why did he leave that? And now, alright, here comes the Razor, and actually here goes the Queen of Pain. Guys has to run herself out of that lane, but here comes the Omni Knight, and inYourdreaM coming in here, but the Repel and the Genora is going to do the trick. Kel'Thuzad is probably dead here. They want to leave the kill on Ahjit. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They managed to do it, and that's all she wrote. Kel'Thuzad will go down for now. Well, at least they're shutting down heroes one after the other, but I don't think it's enough right now. I really don't think. You have already the Lycan that may not have boots, but already has a helm. They did not push any towers, but that's to come. That's the next part of the plan. As now I check, are we having more dropped frames? Doesn't appear so. Right. You're gonna have a bit of Calais here and there. Hopefully it stabilizes, because I'm really afraid of dropped frame on stream. And lean production in casting, ladies and gentlemen. Now Gabbi. Could it be the revenge of Gabbi? Yes, it is. As now they want to go on K again. This time he has Shapeshift. This time he can run himself out. But he's not using it. I don't think he has time for it now. Okay, now, alright, finally uses Shapeshift, but he's not gonna make it. Those insects, they fly and they fly as fast. Max 7 on those little bugs here. He throws them at max 7. And they kill at Mach 11. Pretty fast. And now, well, that's a Lycan dead for 10 seconds. Lycan dead for 10 seconds. And maybe Xepher too if he's not careful. No, he's careful. He's extremely careful. Well, he's not gonna walk himself out. They think that they have vision over there. Oh, well, Clockwork has a ward. He hasn't planted yet. That might be prophetic. Or maybe what is prophetic is Boombacs maybe attacking K again, but Xepher is watching, and he's watching hard. So they know that there's some dire heroes in their jungle. And yeah, okay. That was just to steal the rune though. 10 minutes in. We're having a bit of a rune still here. We're having Ahjit, Gabbi, and Kel'Thuzad all taking runes. So I think that's, yeah, 2 for 2. No, 3 for 2. Clutch Gamers. They get 3 runes, leaving TNC Tigers with only 1. Again. And that's bad, because, yeah, although they don't matter as much as they did in the previous patch, you're still 2k behind now. And that's bad, because you don't want SkyLark to get big. You don't want anyone on the side of Clutch Gamers to get big, because they can shut your Lycan down, and that's your winning condition. Talking about winning condition, another one would be to kill the Wind Wyvern, or maybe to kill the inYourdreaM that unfortunately uses Remnant. Almost dies here, thank God for the Rubik. No, actually he's not out of trouble just yet. Haha, actually I lied. The Flame God protects him from harm, and he walks himself out, TPs himself out to the fountain to keep going on. Same time the Tusk dies, but, well, it's a Tusk, honestly. It is a Tusk, yeah. In terms of net worth, he's not exactly worth us a lot. He's not worth that much. Yeah, I know you guys are really adamant on, you know, getting some net worth in time. Sorry, 1 minute late. I worked at the post office before, so kinda late on everything. Anyway, inYourdreaM, mid lane, with 1437. That's not the point. That's not what you gotta be looking at. Because there's a lot of heroes that are coming in, smoked up, on the side of Clutch Gamers. They're all smoked up. They are planting a deep ward. They maybe are going to try to get a corridor to hookshot. Is not going to connect, but they're going to go on Kel'Thuzad anyway. Going to go on Kel'Thuzad using the ultimate of the Queen of Pain and killing her down. But that is coming at the cost of Yol and maybe more, because look at the revenge. Boombacs gets attacked, gets assaulted. He is going to be held by the Omni Knight, and he is okay. He might be okay. He's not okay. He never was okay. No, it's SkyLark that is under the gun, and now under the gun, has to run himself. He's rooted, no longer has any ammo in his, and he's down. He's dead and down for the count. inYourdreaM with a nice rotation takes down the double. Takes down the double, and that was great because it didn't involve the Lycan at all. And you are now, yeah, you're shutting down that small lead accumulated by Clutch Gamers over these past 12 minutes. And yeah, you're going strong with your own. So that's looking very good now for TNC Tigers, that are going to get, yeah, a set of money on that Ember. Almost bringing him to the top of the net worth. Still dominated by the Weaver, as it should be. Weaver that is actually going to maybe get a kill on inYourdreaM. Now, that could be the return that they want. inYourdreaM not dead yet, but he could fall now. Oh, no, that's a misclick. I think he wanted to click on inYourdreaM. Now, here comes the hookshot. Hookshot more than enough to kill down inYourdreaM. Well, you thought you could escape. Guess again, as now Xepher going to try to do a desperate measure to help himself. Even going to use an earn charge there, but no. The insects, they bite, they sting, and they kill. So, that's 2 down. Wow, okay. As soon as TNC Tiger thought that they had a chance, they immediately lose it. Kind of sad. But it works. But it works for them. So who am I to complain? Who am I to complain? Ahjit and Gabbi now are the mid lane. They're doing a lot of amazing rotations on both sides. They're changing up the lanes, like they're changing up their playstyle. Oh, look at this, the Queen of Pain now. Alright, she's dead. Quick and easy. Quick jump in from inYourdreaM and quick escape from Clutch Gamers. Again, through the doors of hell. Of death or heaven or whatever the hell you believe in. I personally believe in response though. Response in 18 seconds. And in the fact that, yeah, the Queen of Pain, I'm pretty sure that she wanted to have a better game than this. Sure, she's been shutting down people left and right. Sure, she's been rotating around, but the fact that she's been dying now could be a big problem. He has... Ooh, Gabbi almost died here, but now he's fine, and now he's going for revenge on K. Oh, actually, here comes the Wyvern ultimate, as K is still under the gun, still under assault. He's maybe going to die here. Indeed, he is, as now the Queen of Pain comes back from the dead for revenge, gets a double kill, takes a triple kill. Maybe make it for Xepher. Can he get out of here? Can he? He can't. That's an ultra kill for Ahjit. Of course, the summons of the Lycan are going to kill the Wyvern, but that's a small prize for the big one. Really? Small price for the big prize. Very well. That was a 4 for 1 for against the support. Let's look at the show recap. Yep, that's a 1k gold swing. Almost all in the pockets of that Queen of Pain that is now second in the net worth chart. As now someone comes back. Someone comes back on the battlefield. It's a Rubik. Going to steal the Squishy. It's a great spell. Great initiation. You saw how great it is to go around people. And talking about the great spell, you're gonna have the Rubik. And actually it's inYourdreaM that again takes a quick kill on that Queen of Pain. Too quick, didn't even have time to look at it, but now, oh, it's Gabbi that could potentially be dead here. Gabbi going to try attack inYourdreaM, but 1084 is going to be more than enough. And if that wasn't enough, there's Xepher blasting that poor bug into outer space, as now, well, it looks like they want more, they want y'all, maybe. Well, he's under his tier 2, there's going to be an ultimate, there's going to be a Winter's Curse on inYourdreaM, not going to achieve anything, however. Was defensively used, but considering how important that spell is, wonder if that's the play here. You need to use it against the Lycan. Talking about the Lycan, let's see how he's doing. Well, no, not going for a Necronomicon, surprisingly, he's going for an Armlet. Okay, it's a Fighting Lycan. Fighting Lycan is now, okay, so support dies here. 1437. Yeah, I decided to taste the earth for a little more. So now we're at a bit of a passive phase for the next few seconds, I believe. Well, let's look at items now. Alright, Omni Knight, well, he's going for Radiance. A good old Radiance. The good old burn. The good old burn as... Oh god. Oh god, dropped frames. Oh god, I don't like this. I'm gonna have to reduce the I believe. Let's see now. let's see. I don't want to shut down that thing in mid-game, but... Right, if it gets too big, I'm going to shut down stream for just a little while. Okay, now I'm going to attack that tier 1. And immediately the answer comes. The answer comes, that's now okay, it's going to be stopped right off. But he has used the metamorphosis. I mean, what is metamorphosis? No, it's shapeshift. He used the shapeshift that's now... Oh, another fight starts at the bottom lane. This time, it's his time. It's on the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain that tries to blink herself out. Cannot. She cannot. So, again, great victory for TNC Tigers here. Managing to avoid getting one of your cores shut down, and the other, well, on the other side of the map, you managed to get a kill. But so far, it's a back and forth of infinity, really. The same can be said for the other side, really. At one fight, you have a double kill for Clutch Gamers. At the other, you have TNC Tigers in total control. As now, okay. That could be bad for him. He is spotted, I do believe, by that ward. And yes, here we go. Here comes the action. The hook shot, unfortunately, is going to be on Gabbi. So that's a big problem for Clutch Gamers. They should not have done this. It's now, alright, you all could be dead here. There's going to be the Winter's Curse coming in on the poor kYxY, but that's again the defense was now. Oh, alright, the Weaver's under a bit of problem here. He is repelled, so they can't do much. Now there's a Guardian Angel as well. Here comes Ahjit as well, that kills down kYxY with that Sonic Wave, and that's alright. That looked kinda bad, but thank God for them taking that towers. Now, oh, it's not over yet. The Ember Spirit, he wants something for his efforts. Not gonna get anything though. inYourdreaM, not exactly going to manage to do anything. He's going for a Blade Mail Ember Spirit. Alright, well, that's one way you could do things. Winter Wyvern's gonna be repelled, and that's all she wrote. Everyone's walking home. Everyone's going home, and by home I mean the bottom lane. They want to push now. Alright, they want to use the big early pushing power provided by the Weaver and the Geminid attack. Now that they know that they're a bit ahead. Oh, we're a bit ahead. I'm not entirely sure if they recognize this or not. What? All of their cores are ahead. You have a few big items that are coming in. In fact, you already have the Orchid on the Queen of Pain. So that could be great for them. That could be excellent. Now what? No, that's going to be... Well, a tower taken down by the Lycans. So that's going to be a trade, actually. As, oh, the Skull and Squishy is still going strong. Scouting, giving them a bit of intel. But in the end, it's going to be a tower for tower. A safe lane tower for safe lane tower. Now, for the next part of this stack after this epic Sarah, kYxY is going to be maybe brought to his knees. He is static linked. And actually, yeah, he is probably going to down. Indeed, he is. But Xepher was on the chase. He takes down that Queen of Pain regardless. And now, well, the big bad wolf's out of the wood, and he wants Boombac. He wants him fast. He's going to cock himself, but he's going to be stunned by that center. And now, it's inYourdreaM. Receive the clockwork. DHL going to town, delivering Boombac straight to the doorsteps of inYourdreaM. What did I say DHL again? I don't know. Whatever. SkyLark. So they're going for that Radiance. It's going to be great against all of those Lycan summons, but is this good enough? I wonder. As now, are we having more? No, it does appear like we didn't have any drops frames since I last checked. I should reduce this in game 2 though. We're gonna have, yeah, during the break, the restart of the stream, not during this game, because this game is too interesting to be stopped. You cannot stop the action, you cannot stop the pace, and you cannot stop inYourdreaM for getting that bounty rune. So that's going to be, actually, this time it's a return. 3 runes for 1 for TNC Tigers. That's now going to propel them, yeah, above the deficit mark here. They are now ahead in net worth, overall net worth. Pretty good for them. Are they transitioning this into any item? Well, Ember Spirit going for the Blade Mail. Now he's also going for Radiance. Considering the amount of kill he's getting, I think he's gonna get in a decent time. Or if he's just farming, he can jump left and right and get that farm. But that's not counting on Gabbi and friends, that's not counting on Clutch Gamers. They could potentially want to shut down the people one by one. And I'm really curious to see if that's gonna work.
Speedy rune of haste.
All of Clutch Gamers are now united in the mid lane. Grouped up by 5. Do they want to smoke? Do they expect an assault by TNC Tigers? I wonder. Nope. Regardless of why they're grouped up, they're not gonna do anything. They just... Alright, no, actually they just want that tier 1 tower. They just want it. They just want that. And are they gonna get it? Is Xepher going to deny it? He's not going to manage to do it. Same time top. You have the Lycan taking a tier 2, so not exactly worth it for clutch gamers, but then again, Lycan does what Lycan does best, taking down towers. He didn't go for the Necronomic on level 3, instead went for the Armlet, maybe to try to do some sick Armlet toggles, and yeah, he's not gonna get it as now. Right. Alright, so let's get this show on the road, because the next part of the plan is going to be... Right, the Ember Spirit this time going to be attacked and killed. Attacked, killed, murdered, cooked. What was he doing here? I'm kinda curious. Maybe wanted to scout, maybe wanted to ward. He was however observed by that ward. Generally speaking, you want to play where you have vision, right? And look at the vision of TNC Tigers. They have vision here, they have vision here, they're blocking camps. They have vision over an entire, over a big area that is, well, the enemy jungle. Look at this. That's the area where they have control. This area is not an area where they have control. Here they have control, but that does not involve this part of the high ground over here. So he was vulnerable here. That's probably why he died. He didn't expect people to be here. But yeah, you have to commend the vision of TNC Tigers though. It's spotting some deep lines from the enemy, from Clutch Gamers. Meanwhile, if you're considering Clutch Gamers' vision, well, they're also somewhat deep, but way closer to the midpoint, to the river than their opponent. They're having those two wards that are providing some excellent vision, but really they're providing less vision to their enemies. And in fact, you're even having TNC Tigers with that ward over here knows if there's any form of movement from Clutch Gamers in their offlane jungle, so they know if anyone will enter as now. Oh, here comes the hookshot from Boombacs. Okay, this time it's a time for the big fights and the big death of the Rubik. Alright, well, that's a quick one. I think that now, well, TNC Tigers will have to be on the retreat. They want out. I'm pretty sure they do want out. And indeed they will. They will walk themselves out. Walk themselves out, and yeah, okay, that's all she wrote for now. So now we're back to passively farming. Clearly advantaging TNC Tigers, because having a Lycan in your team obviously means that, well, if you can farm, if you can get your items, you're gonna hit your big shining moment way earlier than Clutch Gamers. Well, even though I say this, Weaver, he can be terrifying. Now that he picked up a milestone item, which I really like, by the way, he's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna hit his sweet spot too. He's on top of the net worth by a large margin. A large margin, be over 2k gold. And yeah, now he's going for Mjolnir, which is going to really help against Lycan. Which is why I guess he didn't go for the Necronomicon. Because there's so much damage in an AoE, so much things that could shut him down, that, yeah. It would be wiser to take those items as well. Okay, you saw the Tusk escape, but that's a detail in history right there. What isn't is the fact that now there's two calls again grouped up. K and kYxY really love to play with together in conjunction with each other, and maybe they will because they want to look for Roche, maybe entering. No, first they need to get the runes because it's 25 minutes. Again, very important to get the runes. Getting runes is maybe one of the most important part of the game now. Gives you so much gold. And yeah, does appear like kYxY and Ahjit. Actually, did it get... No, they got 2 runes for 2 runes. Okay. Got 2 runes for 2 runes. But so far, everyone is just happy to farm. Well, Comely Knight now finally completed his Radiance. You're having, well, the Wyvern being a Wyvern, just warding, removing vision from the enemies, Boombacs, just with the urn. Queen of Pain going for BKB. That's going to be a big game changer here. Not getting rooted by the Ember Spirit is going to be a big game changer. You're no longer going to fear that Ember Spirit, and that's maybe what they're waiting for here. Maybe they want to make use of that Omni Knight in the middle of the fight. Nah. Oh, well, okay. If you can get a quick kill on the Rubik, well, that's good too. Is there anyone that can help him? No, there isn't. kYxY is getting the hell out of here. Doesn't want to have anything to do with this. That's now. Alright, Gabbi and Ahjit with SkyLark are now going to take Roche themselves. Well, you would have thought that the team with the Lycan Razor would be the one to go in the Roche pit first, but no. The first one to thread the big man's lair is going to be Clutch Gamers, going to take the Aegis. Who are they going to put it on? Maybe the Queen of Pain, considering they want her to survive as... Oh, actually, I probably should stop that question for later, because Rubik just buys back. I think they want to contest with the Root. Roshan is dropping very low, 100 HP, 0 HP. They even use a Sonic Wave for that, as now everyone is stuck inside the pit. However, here comes the Guardian Angel. Not enough to save SkyLark. SkyLark, but look at this. That's a Winter's Curse. Almost taking down the Razor. Almost, but not quite. Not quite, but that's at least giving enough time for the entirety of klyxGamers to leave. Very well played from that Winter Wyvern. Managing to get his team out into the safety, into the loving warmth of towers, of their base, of enemy vision, but that's irrelevant. And there you go. And they conserve the Aegis, they got it on the Queen of Pain. Mission accomplished for klyxGamers. Now here's the next part of the mission. Survive against Xepher. Xepher, well, okay. Mission failed for y'all. He has been blasted into outer space. And now, despite klyxGamers having the Aegis, with a few heroes who are not having buybacks, with the Clockwork, the Omni Knight reviving in 5 seconds, not exactly needing it, but without the Clockwork and the Winter Wyvern and having most ultimates used, well, it's time for K and friends to come in, and in fact, catching the Queen of Pain of God. She does have BKB, is forced to use it now, and here comes reinforcement, here comes Gabbi, maybe trying to get down K. Do they have any way to cancel this? They do not need it, they can just shut him down using something called damage, and also a hookshot that catches 1435, and that's about it. That's all you need to repel an assault. Gabbi coming in the nick of time, because otherwise your Queen of Pain would have most likely been dead. Well, that's what happens when you don't have enough lockdown against a Queen of Pain. She can survive this, she can survive, and well, once she can use her BKB, she is out in the open, she is out and okay. Plus she had Aegis, so I think they wanted to expand that. Maybe do half HP on that tower, remove half of the HP of the tier 3 and then walk home. But that's not gonna happen. And now, well, it's time for the return. It's time for Gabbi and Ahjit to, well, do a number on that tower. Number, but quick fingers on the side of TNC Tiger means that tower is going to survive on 4 HP, giving a bit of an opportunity for kYxY to get that tower, get that deny. Not gonna happen though. You had something like 5 different heroes trying to get that last hit on that tower, and it's going to be Boombacs that gets it. And as they retreat, they plant some deep vision. Kind of obvious though, as I'm pretty sure it's going to be rewarded fairly soon. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Nah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's alright. Everything is alright. Now, for really bad analysis, I would say that, well, the reason that TNC Tiger is in this position now, completely grouped up and smoked up, is because they kind of they overextended us now. Alright, is this an overextension? Maybe, because Gabbi now is going to try to get inYourdreaM, going to walk on him. At the same time, kYxY is fighting. Everyone's fighting at different points of the map. There's going to be a Guardian Angel used in conjunction with a Wyvern ultimate, going to be enough to get kYxY, and maybe the Lycan. The Lycan now has to be very careful. It's inYourdreaM. Now, he still has one remnant to work with, but it's Ahjit. Ahjit that is on the chase. Ahjit on the chase, and K is also isolated. Why is everyone isolated? And yeah, alright, Alone is how he's gonna die. Alone is how he's going to die. Meanwhile, checking in on our Ember Spirit. He's dead too! inYourdreaM fell to the daggers of Ahjit. Oh no. And that's every single of the cores of TNC Tigers that were cooked up and died one by one. And now the supports, they don't know where to go. They're stranded, they have no TP. They both have blink daggers, so they can't get out. And they're actually going to get spotted. Thank God for them having escapes. The Stokolan Squishy and the blink daggers. As well as the shot if you needed them. But that's, yeah, not a tier 2 down. Next up for this train, next up for the klyxGamer trains, is going to be tier 3s, I believe. You can't really do that anymore if you're TNC Tigers. You really cannot. As no Xepher. Okay, alright, I said he had an escape, but yeah, still no TP though. Still no TP, as now the hookshot's gonna come in, and of course Ahjit. Wherever there's blood, there's Ahjit. Probably because it's Ahjit causing the blooding. But oh, still an Aegis on her too. They could go again if they feel like it, but yeah, okay. The Weaver with the Mjolnir. Extremely painful to deal with. And now, well, okay, the Radiance 2 goes into play. The Guardian Angel, they're playing very much clustered together, klyxGamers. Unless, of course, you have Ahjit that goes in and goes on a commando mission to kill down that Ember Spirit, but that's a bit of a difference. that's the difference, I think, between klyxGamers and TNC Tigers. In the last fight, they were divided like crazy. You had, let's go back here for a second, you had the entirety of TNC Tigers that were grouped up here, and then you had a one hero here, you had inYourdreaM that was here, and then you had the two supports that went in the back lines over here. And then of course, yeah, the mass of klyxGamers just moved forward that way and then killed the heroes surgically, one after the other, one operation following the other. That was pretty well played. I think that, yeah, TNC Tiger lost that fight exclusively because of this. They didn't even stand a chance with the way that the fights were positioned. Plus, the problem, however, if they're grouped up, which someone in the pod probably pointed out by now, is that if they're grouped up, they're very vulnerable to a win to Wyvern's ultimate, which you saw the effect of when the Razor was involved. He died to that once. I don't think he wants to die to that twice. And now, well, okay, double damage stolen by 1,435. So how exactly do you get those fights if you're TNC Tigers? How exactly do you pursue those? You have to be grouped up, you cannot exactly fight alone, because otherwise you get shut down. You need to bring the Lycan in somehow, but if you bring him into the action, anywhere near your Razor, you're gonna die. You need to surround them, which is exactly what they were doing. But then they ended up being divided and then got killed one by one. I'm pretty sure that when you surround people, you need to go on the right target, but I don't know, it's a really complicated equation, for which I'm going to leave you to find an answer for me. Or rather, I'm going to leave TNC Tiger to figure out the answer for me. Is it BKBs? Not really. It's going to be great against all of the magical damage outputted by klyxGamers, namely the Queen of Pain, but it's not exactly enough, because there's still the Winter Wyvern to worry about, and hell, more than the Winter Wyvern, there's also the Weaver that now also has a fresh BKB of his own to worry about. Once you forget about him, he too can split up and kill you one by one. Talking about splitting up, you have Boombacs. That's again going to maybe try to have eyes for 1,437. But no. That's not gonna happen. That isn't going to happen at all. Now everyone's farming a bit peacefully. Okay. Probably waiting for, I don't know, the Necrosis or something. And oh, what's this? That's the Gem Reset on the Queen of Pain. I like that. I like that. I mean, there's not exactly any Shadow Blade, but finding the wolves and killing them is pretty big. They give you so much vision. Never forget about the wolves. In fact, they took down one. They could maybe want to get the other. In fact, they're going to plant a sentry to reveal the presence of the wolf, and then jump on the wolf and kill him. Which is great, and even they're shutting down vision too. Okay, now that's going to be extremely excruciating for well, TNC Tigers to play now. Because you're no longer going to have any form of vision. Lycan is great as a first pick too, because he's one of the big vision heroes in the game as a carry. The wolves, they can just go anywhere they want and then spot enemies, and then yeah, you don't exactly want to spend sentries or worse, the dust to get to find them. So instead, they just decide to go to use the wolves, and yeah, and the big solution to it is to buy a gem, and that's exactly what klyxGamers did. Now, looks like they resorted to split pushing strategies, which I'm not entirely sure is worth it, and now they're using Metamorphosis defensively to run themselves out. Maybe trying to push and stop the push actually from klyxGamers, but it didn't exactly work. The tier 2 still fell. Now there's no more tier 2s. The next fight, if it's lost by TNC Tigers, is going to be completely disastrous for them. Could be the end. Could be the end, but well, before that, you're gonna have a fight, and now you have Ahjit with no blink. Well, no, never mind, it's off cooldown now. But having 183 damage stolen means that you all could potentially die here. No. Not enough right clicks from the Razor before reinforcements arrive. As now, alright, it's time for klyxGamers to be all grouped up and try to fight. Can they find the Razor? The Razor is still in the neighborhood, trying to place for a place to hide. Now finally has a TP. He is going to, of course, go in the trees and hide and go away. But one man will not be that lucky. One man, the Rubik, he is probably going to be spotted, and yeah, okay, now some bugs latch on, and there you go. He should be dead here. He has a TP, but can he actually get out? Can he? That's going to be close. Yes, he can actually. Pathfinding and Dota, two things that don't really go hand in hand, as demonstrated by, well, the Weaver. Actually, West is the fastest path. It seems like he did a little detour here. Well, at any rate, the Rubik is alive. And everyone else is also alive. As now, right? kYxY waiting for the next Roach. He's going to respawn in 10 seconds. Considering the current map dominance of kYxY, I think they're gonna have an easy one. However, there is the Wolf that is behind at the moment, spotting the entirety of kYxY and the fact that they had some interesting Roach pit, meaning that TNC Tigers are going to be grouped up. They know that is the next big objective. They know, but at the same time, look at this. They know that there's TNC Tigers that are somewhere around here. So they put the ward, they decide to finally go inside the Roach pit, but there's a big rotation. Big turnaround, and oh, Winter Wyvern's going to be jumped in, immediately destroyed. She does have buyback, could use it right now. Indeed, she does. Well, but that's leaving that's leaving the entirety of TNC Tigers in a bit of an awkward position. But they are going to, they wanted that Wyvern actually, and they're going to get her easy peasy dieback for the Wyvern. But at the same time, they got the Aegis. Gabbi has the Aegis, and now, all right, here comes the big fight, and big death of the Razor again. Kel'Thuzad does die, and all right, that's going to have to be a retreat, or is it? K actually jumps forward, but now is at almost no HP, going to try to TP out with the BKB, is going to be successful, and there's also got an Angel, I guess, but that's minor. What's not minor is Xepher also having a BKB. Why does everyone have BKB in this game? Even the supports. Very rich support right now. As now Xepher is going to feel the pain as well with his BKB, 10-second BKB. Going to do some cheeky plays here with the Ice Shard, but it's only going to be some cute plays, not much. And that's a big one too, because that's the second gem in the game. And that's the second gem in the side of kYxY. Second gem in on their side. As okay, no, there was no more drops in frame rate. Wonderful. Alright, so that's 2 gem on the floor. No, I'm not on the floor.
Do it with flair.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so now, next part of the plan, with that Aegis in hand, and, well, a lot of other things. You're gonna have... Right, you are gonna get that tier 3, getting a bit under assault, and that Weaver attacking extremely fast. Yeah, he's got it, but at the same time, Ahjit, oh my! You do have the cheese, but not the Aegis anymore. I thought I used that BKB, that was extremely close. Extremely close. Now, however, thank God for those 2 heals, Cold Embrace, and Purification, going to be more than enough to bring her back to full health. Or something that looks like full health, but actually isn't. Well. That's about, what, 60% of her health? Maybe a bit more? Oh, look who came out of his base a bit too early. It is going to be the Razor that now is going to be hookshot and killed easily. But Xepher wanted to save his friend, but that's not going to work. So now they start a fight of their own. Going to blast the Wyvern into out of space again. But yeah, now all BKBs are on the table. Gabbi with the Aegis is on the assault by K and friends. And he's indeed going to use his BKB. I mean, not his BKB, he's going to use his Aegis. And yeah, and now he should be careful as now. Alright, Gabbi comes back, uses BKB finally, and now tries to fight KK. That has nothing of the sort, is going to die. No cheeky armlet toggle for today. Now, alright, that's K going down. He does have buyback though. Does have buyback and could potentially use it, doesn't use it. Before that, Xepher dies. So, out of that fight, you're having kYxY that comes out extremely much on top, very much on top. Very much on top. Let's look at the fight recap here. Yeah, alright. A lot of buybacks used. Well, 1 to be precise, which is a lot considering it's a Razor buyback. You did not have the buyback used by the Lycan, not willing to continue the fight, but everyone used their BKBs here. And despite of that, TNC Tigers just lost it. They lost. And they could potentially lose more because Ember Spirit... No, he's fine. He is fine, but... Now tier 3s are gone, 1 tier 3 is gone, they could potentially go for more, maybe try to pull the buyback on the Lycan. That would be a big disaster. He is trying to go for Nato Cuirass in what feels like forever. And yet he's not managing to do it. He is not managing to find that BKB. I mean, not that BKB, that Assault Cuirass, god. He's not actually managing to get it. At all. So now, alright. Gabbi and friends walking about. It is a bit laggy, isn't it? I'm going to see what's up. Yeah, no, it's not that. It is not that at all. Sorry, production value and stuff like that. Anyway. Right. Shrine now down. Okay, the dude managed to take down the shrine. Minor objectives. Minor objective, but bigger items on people. Omni Knight, yeah, with that Hassel Curate. Yeah, I think they're going to be very, very happy in taking those fights now, Clutch Gamers, as if they weren't before, right? They now have every single item that they need, I do believe. They could even going for Hex. Now it's luxury item times. Well, luxury, but probably what you need to end this game and shut this game up, right? Now you have Butterfly and the Weaver as well. That could be a big, big disaster here for TNC Tigers if they don't actually step this game up and manage to find a way to take those fights. And the items now, because look at this. The net worth shot, it's going submarine. Hell no, it's not even worse than submarine. It's going subterranean. Because that's TI team, right? That's TI's team. Alright. Does appear like we quite done a little. Just a little. Just a little bit. I'm kinda, yeah, alright, you already have a Hex on the Queen of Pain, but I'm kinda curious right now. If there's any hope for TNC Tigers. I mean, when you have a Lycan, you're generally on the timer. You want to push, and if you can't push, you're gonna have a problem. He is not known to be the best at out-carrying people. Best at out-pushing people, but you could maybe have him fall off a little bit. Talking about falling off, you have Kate that is forced to, yeah, fall out of favor and use that shapeshift to run away again. That's... when you're forced to use your ultimate defensively again and again, times and times again, you're getting nowhere close to winning the game or winning those engagements. Unless, of course, you went for the right engagements, but you won't have your big spell for the engagement. Look at this, K now is going to be forced to split push while they have to defend their Rax. Rax and also the supports, which they didn't manage to do as they lose 1,437. They also, well, okay, they're also maybe going to get the Rax. Maybe? No. Buyback on the Rubik means that everyone on the side of Clutch Gamers is going to walk out, but someone has other ideas. It is inYourdreaM. inYourdreaM that's going to do the shortest jump that you know in your life. Going to get Hex now, and then maybe murdered. No! Thank God for the snowball from Xepher. Xepher, and now, yeah, inYourdreaM could potentially be alive, but dead. Dead inside and dead outside too. Xepher to follow him, and that's a 2 for nothing. And look who has no buyback. It is the Ember Spirit. It is inYourdreaM. inYourdreaM has nothing, but at the same time, though, they are going to maybe try to get that tower, but no, K has used the shapeshift and maybe walk himself out. Maybe try to fight because he used the shapeshift. Now the BKB2, Boombacs could be dead here. He is dropping K to extremely low levels of HP, but with that armlet, he actually manages to do it. Same time bottom, what happened there? Well, it's Boombacs that manages to, well, doesn't manage. He managed to find the respawn button, the instant respawn button, also known as buyback, and then comes back to the game. Unfortunately, there's someone that's already gone. It's K. K back into the fray, back into the bot lane. So that could be a 4 against 4 if they decide to fight it without the Aegis and well, without the cheese neither. So that could be the most even fight that TNC Tiger could be hoping to get right now.
Radiant's bottom tower
But
is under
without the
attack.
Ember, do they actually have the lockdown to catch either Ahjit or Gabbi? That's the question. K is going to try to remove the bug, but the bugs are hiding the dreadful truth, the truth that their tower is dying, the tier 3 is dying, but nah, not anymore. Thank you, backdoor regeneration, backdoor protection. Saves the day. As now Clockwork still isn't quite inside the ranks, still not within his unit. We're gonna have to wait a little while for this. But once we have that, once we have the Clockwork, that, by the way, picked up a Crimson Guard. Another great item against a Lycan. Another great item against a Razor too. Razor that, however, is kinda, well, not below the radar, but still more than, yeah, more than 10,000 gold behind most of the cores of Clutch Gamers. Which isn't really what you want, but he did complete a Shiva's Guard now. So that's going to be good. That's going to maybe stop the relentless assault from Clutch Gamers, or maybe, just maybe, that's not going to do much. But he's going to provide a bit of supplementary damage, which, and also a bit of control, both of which TNC Tiger desperately lack right now. You see in those fights, they can't actually manage to get anyone, because, yeah. Now, fight on, maybe? I mean, yeah, as I said, they don't have that much lockdown, really. They do have the Ember Spirits, that's a route. You do have the lift of the Rubik, that's a lift. You do have, well, the Tusk. that provides every single bit of lockdown that you would need. Stun, slows, and of course, well, dead couriers. That's what he provides, that's what Xepher provides. But yeah, apart from that, you don't exactly have as much as kYxY does now, especially not that the Hex have come about. One Hex, maybe a second one. Nah, just one. Just one is what all you need. The Queen of Pain has one. So, you're gonna have a bit of a problem too. I think that's how inYourdreaM died in the last fight too. Just got hexed and then just couldn't do anything. Sonic Wave came about and boom, inYourdreaM just goes. Just leaves the battlefield. Leaves the battlefield, there's no much check. Oh god. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is alright. kYxY, again. Well, maybe get inside the Roche pit right when Roche respawns. Lucky you. That's going to be the third Roshan. With lucky auspices. A Lycan Wolf, however, also spots Roshan for TNC Tigers. But can they actually contest it, I wonder? Well, first they're gonna have to push the lane. Push the bottom lane and try to stop the pesky Ember Spirit from trying to get any damage done onto their towers. Well, I'd say he's pesky, but really, he's doing what he can. The hard-working Ember Spirit would be the better word here. Would be a better word, a better expression to use here. But at the same time, there's yeah, they could also want to push the bottom lane because yeah, they're done with the mid one. They are done with the mid racks. There's no more racks, but the next objective is no doubt going to be Roshan, I do believe. Because that's a refresher in it too. Both teams would really love to have a refresher. Double shift, double Eye of the Storm. Or maybe, what, double Wyvern Ultimate? Double Guardian Angel? Double Sonic Wave? Double everything you want, really. And honestly, that's excellent. I think that, yeah, a refresher shot on the side of kYxY would be terrifying. Really. So I think they're going to look for that, but first they probably need a pick-off or something similar. I don't think they want to jump in right now, because I don't think they really want to get initiated on. They want to be the one doing the initiation. Or the counter-initiation, as you've seen previously. But if they are the one that get caught, that's when fights could go sour. And you do not want to throw your lead. You really don't. Well, let's see how TNC Tiger managed to take this one. For them, the equation is don't let them take Roshan. But at the same time, if they stay passive, well, they're going to be outfarmed. Now, well, okay, they decide to smoke up. That's one decision. Smoke up, and actually, shapeshift, the fight is on, but it's Gabbi that now tries to go on 1437, actually manages to get him easy, but Yol is dead. Yol buys back immediately as now, alright, there's a lot of heroes from kYxY that want to go on a lot of people. inYourdreaM is dead, here comes the Guardian Angel, maybe trying to get K, but K, he needs to get out of here right now. In fact, no, he needs to TP out, but he's getting feared. Level 25 on the Queen of Pain after all. He can run, but oh, looks like someone is on the chase. It's Gabbi. Gabbi going to do one more right click. He just needs one button, maybe more, because there is an omelet. Can he omelet toggle K? No, he cannot. He just can't. And that's it. That's a fight. A decisive fight from kYxY. They could go to Roche, they could go to the bottom lane, they could end the game right now if they wish so, because, yeah, no buyback on the Lycan, no buyback on the Rubik, means that they're going to be fighting 4 against 3 in their advantage if they want to take it now. And in fact, they probably could. Kiel2Zad is offering them to him. inYourdreaM is there as well. Offering himself to the play. No. They're going to take racks. No fight to be had here. They could potentially want to get Megas or go straight to Roche. Still 50 seconds on that Lycan. 50. Yeah, okay. Roche time. Roche time. Roche time, and here we go. Here we go. It is Roche time. Time to fight Roche. And they do. They do take him pretty easily. After all, we're 15%. Now, that's when the real problem starts, as if the problems weren't strong enough. 99 problems on the side of TNC Tigers now. And a refresher shot is one. A big one. Now, Queen of Pain has the Aegis this time. Who has the cheese, I wonder? Probably the Weaver, yeah. He didn't exactly need the Aegis, I feel, in the last fight, so I think it's the right call to put the cheese on him in Ahjit. The one always in the front lines. And always under the gun. Always under some fire. Well, he is the one that will require the Aegis the most. As now, okay. We're going to walk ourselves forward. And yeah, alright, this could be the last fight to end them all. As now Squishy is now being stolen by Rubik, but that's alright because it's Gabbi that is going to break the link. Only 52 damage stolen, but once that expired, that could be go time for them. Could be, or it could be siege time. Could be siege time, or inYourdreaM jumping in. Okay, that's a gambit. Going to try to get the win to Wyvern. The big bad dragon is going to survive. No, he's going to get jumped on, but that's going to cause the life of inYourdreaM. That's going to feel the wave of terror, the sonic wave. As now maybe Mokel to Zod is going to maybe die here. There's a big jump in, but no, he manages to get to his fountain in time. And now it's Ahjit that got a bit greedy, but he's only offering some of his time. As now, alright, K is going to pop the BKB. There's the Rule Clockwork that manages to get everyone inside the cost. Now here comes the Guardian Angel, kills down Kel to Zod, and that's probably game right there. K goes down, no buyback on him. There is buyback on the Razor, and GG, well played, will be called by 1437. What a performance from Clutch Gamers. Beautifully executed. From start to finish, from the draft, which I had my doubts at the very start, they completely shattered those doubts. Clutch Gamers, they take it game number 1. Hands down, it's their victory. Well, it's probably the draft from TNC Tigers, honestly. That, although it did look very scary, yeah, picking that Lycan first, it got hard counted. Pretty damn hard. You always had to go on that Wyvern, always. And that means that